Oh, can I take a photo of you quickly? Do you mind if I take a photo quickly?
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it. All right. I like the briskness that you have going. Oh, you got a great smile as well. I am.
My father was a photographer.
Oh, really?
I hated having my photograph taken.
Oh, guys, we are back for another POV. Did you miss me? We are in Highbury. We are Highbury Fields we're about to walk to. So it is autumn at the moment. Winter? It is winter at the moment here in London, and the weather has been a bit gloomy lately. I know I keep mentioning it, but I am a girl who spent 10 years in Australia and grew up in New Zealand, so winter generally does mean a bit of blue sky for me, but every country has its pros and cons, and I am enjoying being here, especially with David, and all the adventures that we've been on lately. A lot of good fun we've had lately. If you follow me on Instagram, you would be seeing the adventures that we had in Barcelona, and the blue sky we found over there. There was only one POV I put up there on YouTube, but Instagram has all that flowing through at the moment. A lot of the fitness stuff that I've been doing, as you know, I really am into fitness, and it is my anxiety release and sort of the things that get me motivated as well, and I feel like I get a lot of progress out of it. Progress to me is happiness, and when I feel that burn within my body, I physically feel the challenge and the enjoyment of it. What direction do I go? Might go up this way, and then we might loop back around and finish in those trees. How about I rig up and actually take some photos for you guys. So it's been really good hearing what you guys are enjoying. A lot of you guys liked hearing sort of my background and a bit of the history and how I got into photography. As I mentioned, I have been an assistant on fashion shoots for quite a while now. I've recently transitioned into shooting, but when I got into photography, I studied at Brisbane College of Photography and Art in Australia. And let me just get my camera set. Are we on the right exposure? We are. I'm gonna get this doggy. Hello, how are you? What a beautiful dog you have. Oh, I like the coat that he has as well.
Oh, I know, she doesn't like it, but you know,
she's got to keep warm.
She all the time,
yeah,
so,
she enjoys the benefits of it, but it must feel awkward for them, wouldn't it? Yeah. Oh.
Like getting into and out of it.
Yeah. How old is she?
She's quite old. She's 12.
12.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing! Because these whiskers coming through are just stunning.
She's really, really old. Yeah.
Oh, so beautiful.
Just keeping her going.
Yeah.
Really.
Well, good on you. Like, keep getting her out in the cold still.
You know, she likes to get out, so.
Yeah. Amazing.
Fine, but you have to factor in a lot more time.
Fair call. Fair call.
That's okay.
At least you're getting there, aren't you?
And she
Oh.
won't like, she'll be dragged out if it's raining.
Oh, really?
You have to look for the brakes.
Yeah, indeed,
Really?
indeed.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna take a quick photo of her. Is it okay? Hey. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, those ears, gorgeous. So nice.
Oh,
there you
good.
go. She's gorgeous.
Oh, sweet.
Thank you so much. See you, beautiful. Oops. Oi, I just threw my pants up. Falling down on me. Yeah, so I studied at Brisbane College of Photography and Art, and which was what I did after I took a trip to New Zealand, and when I was in my mid-20s, and kind of like, what am I doing with my life? Because I was working in finance, and although I do enjoy counting numbers, as I've said, it is not where I see myself in my life, and sort of where I thought I would end up retiring and such. So sort of took that leap of faith. I'm just going to open up. So we've gone from 2.8, we're now at 1.4, and I just want to blow out that background a little bit more. But we'll get a quick photo of the tree, and wait for someone to walk by into the gap. There's a runner coming through, we'll wait for her. Yeah, so I kind of just was more along the lines of I need to do something for myself and never consider myself a creative. And it wasn't until I got myself into that position where I could thank you give it a go. I never thought I was a creative person until I essentially picked up a camera and made it happen. Oh, can I take a photo of you quickly? Do you mind if I take a photo quickly?
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it. All right. Cool, dope as fuck outfit. Let's do one over here and then jump over there. Are you in a rush?
No, I'm not going to. I have 3 hours. So let's go.
It's on. What's your name?
Persia.
Persia.
School down there.
Ah, cool name. I like it. I like it. Persia, let's get you over here. I'm going to get you away from the background so that that's blowing out. So I'll get you standing really strong here and I'm going to be out in the road.
Should I take off my headphones? Or?
Yeah, chuck them in your bag. Sweet. Let's make it. So I'll get you out here on the footpath if you don't mind.
Okay.
Throw the bag over your back. Sick. Dope. Okay, come down the step a little bit. Cool. I'm gonna come in close. We're gonna get a portrait. I can see your headphone over your shoulder though. We might wrap that.
What's this for?
I'm doing a street photography series. So I work in fashion photography, but just for an outlet. I do a YouTube series, so you'll be on YouTube.
Oh, for real? Hi.
Say hi. Throw us your handle. What's your handle?
What the hell's a handle?
Like your Instagram handle and all that sort of jazz.
I don't use Instagram.
Oh, really? Can I ask why? I like that you don't use it, but I'm
I
intrigued.
don't really like social media.
Okay.
That much. I just don't care for other people's lives.
Yeah.
Not to be rude.
No. I get it because you're your own priority, right? And you have beliefs in your own. Like there's so much.
It's head and negative as well.
Exactly.
Celebrities and their Birkin bags and all that stupid stuff.
Yeah, it's not a priority. Yeah, I like that. So what keeps you busy? What do you like to do in your spare time?
Me, sleep.
I like that. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that a lot. All right, I'm gonna get a quick portrait. Rotate your shoulders away from me. Bring your face back to me. Give me a big smile. So cute. Oh, I like when you scrunch your eyes as well. That's amazing. All right, lean on here for me. Come down onto the actual ground and just chill there. That's it. I'm just gonna find my shot.
Yeah.
It's a cool beanie you've got as well. Okay, eyes to me. That's great. And I'll get you further back. I'm just gonna do a full length. You hang there. And so good. Okay, can you walk towards me now? That's it. Cash, look over your shoulder, other shoulder. That's it. So good. Okay, let's head over here. I bet you weren't expecting this. It's going to taste all that much sweeter now. Love that. That's so dope. How about we get you on this bench? What we might do is, how am I going to do this? Where am I going to throw the background out? If we have you around this side, and if you come and look at what I'm doing, we're just going to have you standing really strong, arms crossed sort of vibe. That's it, great. And it's going to be super blurry in the background, so really wide legs, and the pants are going to suit the what do you call it, the leaves as well. Just checking that light. Looks really good. Okay, big smile. I'll get a close up as well. You really weren't expecting it, were you? I'll give you.
No, I don't want to see that.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I'll give you a card, and if you do want them, send me an email and I can flick them through to you, okay?
Yeah.
But there you go. Okay, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it. Ciao. Enjoy that apple pie. So, as you can see, kind of young people are really quite open to photography, and then you get the older people like such who really just don't want to be a part of it. But you can understand as well, like at times I don't want people to have cameras in my faces. Depends on the day. You can never judge a person by a single moment that you meet them. So energy is a big thing though. I knew when she was coming down the road, I could see her, and I knew that she'd be up for it, so that's why I took her. I'm just taking a photo of the trees here because they look amazing. So I've closed down 2 stops. Let's take another one over this side. Might have to, no, it's not bad. But just to give you guys a look. Beautiful. So yeah, as I was saying, once I decided I wanted to do photography, quit my, I got to, skip that part, graduated, and then I didn't know that you could assist in photography. It was a while before I learnt that. In the meantime, I found a job, and which was just, you know, your typical online sort of application, and it was with a guy called Murray Harris Photography, and that's not focused. And he was great. Like, he trained me to be a studio manager, and he did a lot of architecture and corporate photography. So we went into big banks like oh god, I can't remember them now. BNZ, Citibank. Oh shit. God, it feels like a lifetime ago now. A lot of the big ones in Australia and all the high rises, which was good fun for me. And it kind of helped me learn that in photography, you have to have the confidence to get up to people. Oh, come on, you know you wanted one.
What are you taking photos for?
I'm doing a street photography series, which is more about just getting out there and just trying to encourage a conversation with people, but also getting in people's comfort zone and seeing how they feel about it. So yeah, I definitely did that, but you passed the test. There's a smile on your face. Thank you. Yeah, and with those banks, you know, we would be photographing big CEOs and things like that, and you kind of just have to train yourself to also understand that these are, yes, they're busy people and they need photographs, but they're just people in a suit, and as long as you are professional about what you do and confident about what you're doing and are able to talk to people and understand their uncomfortability as well, then it makes things go a lot smoother. So that was really good in that aspect. And then I was talking to a friend one day who was telling me about, I mean, I've always loved fashion. It's always been a big enjoyment of mine. And when we were just having a conversation about it, they were like, oh, why don't you get into assisting on fashion shoots? And I mean, to me, that's something my college should have discussed with us, but obviously that never came about. So yeah, I just reached out to my favorite photographer initially. His name was George Anthony in Australia, one of the top, well, the top fashion photographer in my opinion in Australia, and reached out to his agent and went and had a meeting, and quite literally was on set with them the very next day, 5 a.m. call time. Didn't know anything about set life, set etiquette, anything like that, and I like the briskness that you have going. Oh, you got a great smile as well. Look at that. You were in your own world, just marching on by, dedication on point. Thank you so much. I'm just doing a street photography series and just sort of capturing people on their missions. I've had someone reading a book, I've had multiple things today, so I like that you were in a zone, and I apologise for breaking you out, but no. It's worth it. Let's have a look.
Welcome.
Great photo. Look at that smile. Yeah. Look at the difference. Too good. Very Thank you. Cheers. Appreciate your time. And yeah, so I think that shoot was Alex Perry, and kind of, I mean, obviously there were a couple of assistants on set already, and I was just a runner for the day, but they were super impressed about, you know, what I could carry, lift, and just take direction, be there, but also not be there in the sense of getting in the way. So when you're new on set, you have to learn to be a shit kicker, but if you learn quickly and you are willing to do the jobs that aren't necessarily fun to start with, then it won't be long before you get a trial and you can work your way up there from there. And oh, beautiful lady. Hello, may I take your portrait? Yeah, of you. I'm doing a street photography series and I really like your outfit, the layers and the hair, and you look like I want to be your niece or your so if you don't mind, I'm just going to take a quick photograph. Here we go. I'll pull out a little. Beautiful. Oh.
Are you a photographer?
Yes, I am.
My father was a photographer.
Oh, really?
And I hated having my photograph taken.
Oh.
It's a long time ago now.
Oh, well, I appreciate, let me show you. I appreciate you taking the time to allow me to take the photograph.
You're very cheerful.
Yeah, it's hard when you've been young and you're...
What are you doing it for?
So I usually work in fashion and advertising, but at the moment I'm doing a YouTube series just to encourage people to get out with their camera and sort of take a photograph. So
Did I have Islington on my packet?
Oh!
Should have had Islington on my packet. Because, where are you, all over London?
I'm based in Islington.
How are you?
But yeah, I sort of take photographs all around. So
And you're from New Zealand?
I am.
I'm
Thank
from
you.
South Africa.
Are you really?
1967.
Wow.
It goes back,
Wow.
isn't it?
Yeah, it does a bit. You're still young at heart, though. I can tell.
Oh, gosh, am I? I'm going to be 80 in a couple of years.
Really?
So yeah, thank you for
Well,
the
fighting
picture.
fit. You take care. See you. Oh, she's so beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, so that was, yeah, they said I did really well on set, but I was a little bit disheartened because I didn't hear back from them for about, I guess, 4 months. And the crazy story about this is I was in a really, really unhealthy relationship at that point. Loved him to bits, but it was a lot of heavy drugs and partying and things like this, and I changed my mindset into more of a now that I had a goal of photography, I kind of had more direction, and it wasn't about things like that anymore, and it sort of gave me a sense of purpose. And can I take a photo? Hello, little one. Thank you. I have no idea if that's going to be focused. Yeah, it's good. And with that purpose and direction, it allowed me to sort of step away from things that weren't of benefit to one's health, and it took me a long time to realize that. As I said, I've still got a lot of care for this person. We were engaged, we've been together for 8 years, and we've been through a lot. You know, him and I both had trauma from our past and when we were young. And I think that's what brought us together, but we just didn't necessarily find the right way to overcome those burdens. So unfortunately, it's some lessons that we need to go through. And then it sort of came to the point where I couldn't take it anymore. I was sick of the roller coaster ride, so I finally called it off. And then literally, no word of a lie, within 2 days, I had an email from George's agent saying his second assistant is leaving the team and he's looking for a new person to jump on board. And they wanted to trial me and have me in there. So that to me was a sign of the universe that this is what I passed my test and this is what I'm meant to be doing. So as hard as that decision was, it then gave me the courage to relax and have faith in it. May I ask, can I please take your portrait? It's for a street photography series, so I'm going to have you quite far in the distance, but this is a really beautiful scene, and I'll let you finish your mouthful first so you feel a bit more comfortable. Okay. Great, I'm going to pull back here. I'll let you see it. Oh, where are we? And it's for a YouTube series, and it's just encouraging people to get out with their camera and kind of just have a conversation and sort of engage a bit more. A lot of people are too on their phones and they don't sit and watch the world go by and embrace life as I see you're doing. So, pardon?
What's it called?
It's, I'll give you my card if you want to have a look. I'll take a quick photo and then I'll come over and show you.
Okay.
Oh, one more. And there we go. Oh, your eyes are closed in both of them. One more. And where are we? Okay, I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3.
I think it's closed again.
You are! We'll try this way. Maybe look off in the distance and then that big smile will... Great. Wonderful. We are there. Yeah, I usually work in fashion and advertising, but I'm just doing a YouTube series just for a bit of a different outlet. And
I must admit, I kind of, because I'm quite into photography as well, and I'm having things the same. It's like just kind of, you know, it's a weird time for me, isn't it?
it is, isn't it? And it is quite confronting for a lot of people, especially at the moment because of distance and things like that.
Yeah.
So it's challenging, more challenging in the sense of getting out there and confronting people, but I think a lot of people are open to it, and then you get the ones that aren't, but that's like any industry and any factor of life, so it makes it interesting. But Forever Seen is the YouTube channel.
Okay.
If you jump on and have a look, but yeah, the Instagram is more of I don't know if you're into Instagram, but it's got more of the YouTube is only street photography, but the fashion and fitness and all that sort of jazz I do is on the Insta, so jump on board, have a look. Right. Thanks for your time. Okay. See ya. Whee. Let's get a quick photo, ooh, muddy, of this, because that's really beautiful. So the blue sky is starting to come through, which is nice. Closing down, so the white behind all this is going to trick the light meter. I might go over into this direction into wanting it to be a bit more overexposed, but that's a good medium there. Just check the histogram, and yeah, there's enough data. So where was I? Yeah, literally as soon as I took the leap of faith and called it off, within 2 days got an email from his agent. And then it was a couple years, I think 2 years, a relationship of me as a second assistant and also a studio manager. So I'd help him with his retouching and, you know, equipment, whatever that basically needed doing. So he was really good to work for, but he was also quite difficult, as many photographers can be. He's a perfectionist, and just he is an incredible person, and I've learnt so much through him, and his work still fascinates me, and I've got a lot of appreciation for him and the things that he took the time to teach me. So but with that I decided to also stretch my legs and learn different aesthetics, so I went on to assisting freelance, which is a natural progression for I guess a lot of assistants who have been out there in the past. And you learn your basis from one person, but then you also should be learning different aesthetics, well, in my opinion, so that you can find your own rather than being a second rate someone else. So that's what I did. Started freelancing around for a year or so with some other incredible photographers. Simon Leckius is an incredible photographer and an incredible person as well. Learn a lot from him. Yuli Bala is another great photographer in Australia, and Darren McDonald. Who else we got? Dave Lancaster, Dave McKelvey, sorry, and David Mandelberg as well. Mandy, incredible person, so interesting person. A lot of people, a lot of photographers had their own characters, but it's what makes them who they are and what makes us and our own aesthetics. So I do encourage doing a bit of assisting and getting out there. If you want to learn more about it, let me know, because I'm that person. When I was on set, I would take a lot of notes, because you know, the college I went to didn't necessarily use the right equipment. I didn't know what Broncolor, Elinchrom, never touched a phase or Hasselblad or anything like that. So there were a lot of things that I had to learn. Didn't know what a C-stand was or anything. So the college I went to definitely was questionable, but nonetheless I got a good foundation, and these people definitely helped me along my journey. And with all that, the next stepping stone was when I went to New York and started assisting over there, and that was incredible. Some incredible people I worked with, and just cool projects, you know, like jobs with Tommy Hilfiger and Tiffany & Co. and all these incredible brands that you got 60 people on set, like the huge projects, you know, and 6 assistants, and if not a couple more, and then you're all of yous are setting up different sets and like heavy equipment that you don't, or the budgets you just don't get in Australia. So it's been quite the journey, but as much as I feel as though there's a lot more still to learn, I also realise that you can never consider yourself ready, so kind of have to bite the bullet and just get out there and start shooting. So that's kind of where I'm at, and no better time to reassess and think about things like that than during COVID. So that's where I'm at, and I'm enjoying the journey and kind of just making the most of life and all the beautiful colours and just opportunities that it has to offer. So if you are one of these people that are questioning where you are at in life and what you necessarily should be doing, then take the time during these secondary lockdown days to consider your path. So thanks guys for listening. Let me know if you enjoyed the chat, and we'll see you on the next one. Ciao, ciao, bye.